Hey guys, Nikki here, and in this video I'm just going to take you through a fairly quick stability ball workout that's definitely going to have some ab and leg challenges in it. So let's just get right into it. So you're going to start seated on your ball. You're going to walk yourself out until your low back is kind of connected down into the ball. You're going to take your hands behind your head. And we're just going to start with what looks like a crunch, but really I like to use this to warm up the upper back and get it moving. So you're just going to start by leaning back. Inhale. Your eyes can go with you too, kind of looking behind you. And then as you exhale, you're going to nod your chin. You're going to curl forward, look down your front, and gently press your low back into the ball. And notice I'm not pulling on my head. I'm actually going kind of slow, keeping my neck kind of gently tucked. Not a lot, but just a little bit to activate the front of my neck. And then again, leaning back. Inhale. Again, that little bit of extension, low back stays connected to the ball, curling forward. Good. We're going to go about 2 more like this, just warming up the spine. Keeping it quick, so low reps today, so make them count. Good. Let's make this more fun. Curl forward, hold. Stay here, and now I want you to tuck your pelvis, roll your pubic bone to ribs, and then untuck your pelvis, send your pubic bone towards your feet. Tuck. And untuck. So now I'm engaging my upper abdominals, which isn't really a thing, but basically I've got up here staying connected through my rib cage as I move my pelvis. So this is pelvic mobility along with a little bit of core challenge. Good. Go 2 more. You should start to feel like something where you think your abdominals are is kind of turning on. 1 more here. Good. Lean back. Small reprieve. That should feel good. Great. And then carefully walk yourself back up to release out of that position. All right, from here, carefully come off of your ball. You're going to transition onto your back on the ground. Once you are on your back on the ground, we're going to go into a little bit of arm work here. So this is just to wake up your shoulder stabilizers. I want you to squeeze the ball. Pull your elbows in towards one another and widen your collarbones. And you're going to do basically a couple, they're in strength training called skull crushers, but these are a little easier because it's a ball. Bending and straightening the elbows. Now, as I do this, I'm thinking elbows stay in, hands push into the ball. And what I'm feeling is all around my shoulders are lighting up. So I'm just sort of waking up my shoulder stabilizers to prepare for some bigger stuff later. Good. 1 more. Inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, push up. All right, now I want you to start to slowly take the arms over your head. Feel your shoulder blades glide in the direction of the ball and then coming back up. Now what I'm being mindful of is as my arms go over my head, I'm not letting my back arch. I'm keeping my ribs kind of connected into the mat. And by doing that, I should start to get better shoulder motion. Now you could stay with this for as long as you like, but let's make this a little bit more fun if you're up to the challenge. So now this time, stretch your legs out. And now this time, let's do this. As you take the ball over your head, slowly reach a leg up, and then slowly put it down. And let's switch sides, keeping the pelvis level and the ribs heavy. Good. So that's actually the modification, just in case you need it. Now, level 3. Take the ball over your head. Squeeze the ball. Impress your ribs to the ground. Float your feet off of the ground. And now you should start to feel like you have abdominals. Hold the ball here. Take the leg up. Lower it down. This should be fun. And by fun, I mean hard. Take the other leg up. Lower it down. Good. Remember the modification. The leg could stay on the ground, right? 1 more. Good. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Let your feet come down. Let your arms come down. All right, next variation. Bend the knees. Again, just back to the ball glide. Little bit of reprieve. We'll do 2 here. Arms go up. Now this time as the arms come forward, nod your chin, curl forward. And then head goes down. Ball goes overhead. 1 more time. So again, here is option A, modified version. You could stay with that for as long as you like. If you feel ambitious, a little bit more fun, arms come up. This time, let's stretch the legs out again, please. Arms go up. And now this time, as you take the ball up, you're going to pick up your feet and you're going to come up into a V. Whoop. Hold it. Squeeze your legs together. And then lower down with control. Arms go overhead, ribs stay heavy on the mat. Again, arms come up, pick up your legs. Hooray. Lower down. Are we having fun yet? Good. One more time. Again, picking some tricky stuff. Make the most of your reps. Whoop. Come down with control. Nicely done. To rest. From here, transition the ball. So you're going to put it down where your legs are at. Now here's the deal with this one. The closer your feet go to the ground, the more it's frankly going to suck. It's going to get really, really hard. So feet higher, easier. Feet lower, definitely more challenging. So you're going to take your legs on either side of the ball. Arms by your sides. Turn your legs into a small turnout and just start by squeezing the ball so you feel your inner thighs and then releasing the ball. And then squeeze the ball and then release the ball. Let's go one more time. Squeeze the ball, release the ball. So that alone might feel like some work. You're welcome to stay with that. This time though, if you want more, press your arms into the ground, squeeze the ball, lift your butt up. You won't go very far, but man, you'll feel it, and lower down. Let's go for 3 of these. Squeeze the ball, lift your booty, hold it. Breathing's recommended, lowering down. One more time. Squeeze the ball, lift your booty, stay, hold, push into your arms, hold butt a little higher, hold, good, lower down, relax, bend your knees in. All right, from here, let's come on up. Once you've come up, take the ball, put it at roughly your abdomen, and then you're going to take your legs out straight. Let's go hands to the forehead. Let's do a little bit of extension work. So you're going to inhale, lower down. Exhale, bring your gaze forward, lift your chin, lift your head, lift your chest a little bit, small extension, lowering down. Now, as I do this, I need to come a little bit forward. I'm thinking about pressing my hip bones down to lift my chest up. Any amount. If your low back gets cranky, maybe think about pressing your hip bones down a little more, sending your breastbone a little bit forward. Maybe don't come quite as high. Good. Now this time come up, hold. Feel those upper back muscles. Just salute the arms, bend in, and reach and bend. 2 more times. Reach and bend. Final one. Reach and bend. Lower it down. Lower your knees, come on out of that. From here, let's transition to standing. All right, so once you're standing, you're gonna grab that ball. You're gonna put one foot on it, and arms can be wherever you feel like you're not going to fall over. How's that? All right, from here, I just want you to start with a little baby knee bend. Good, stand tall, send the ball out, bring it in. And again, bend your knee, stand tall, send it out, bring it in. 2 more. Bend the knee. Remember, you can always hold on to a wall if you think you're going to fall over. 1 more time. Knee bend. Stand tall. Bring it in and release. All right, let's switch sides. Pop your foot on the ball. The transition may or may not be the hardest part. Standing tall here. Bend your knee. Stretch up. Reach and bend. And again, knee bends. Stand tall. Reach and bend. 2 more. Knee bend, stand tall, reach and bring it in 1 final time. Bend and stretch. Send it out, bring it in, release. All right, from here, hold on to the ball. 1 final thing. I'm going to run into my ceiling, but if you have a much higher ceiling than me, your arms can go all the way overhead. You'll see I run out. So I'm just going to pretend my arms are overhead here. I'm going to take an easy inhale, exhale, nod the chin, roll down with your ball, and then roll it out, lengthen out your spine. Good. Roll back up. Standing tall. Again, if you have the space, you can reach your arms overhead. Your call. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, nod your chin. Roll the ball out, little extension of the spine if that feels good. A little stretch of the hamstrings perhaps. Curl back, rolling up. Again, you can take the arms overhead if you have more than a 7-foot ceiling. 1 final time. Nod the chin, rolling down, send it out, find your little stretch. Good. Come on up, release, and you're done.